While the Washington White House is sprucing itself up for an inauguration, its poor relation in the Ukrainian town of Chernomyn is in a perilous state. Incredibly enough, 200 years ago, a Polish nobleman built an exact replica of the White House. It's now used as a school and is in total disrepair. Having asked at least 3 previous US presidents for help in restoring it, the locals are now pinning their hopes on Barack Obama.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Welcome to Chernomyn, here in one of the mightiest countries on earth, Ukraine. And just as in another mighty country, here one can find the famous White House. Quite remarkably, it's painted yellow. Architectural monument, symbol of power, and a school. A school?
Yes, we're standing here in the President's Garden in front of our school. 200 years ago, a Polish aristocrat had a copy of the White House in Washington built. We use it today as a school. We call it the $20 Palace because we're on the $20 bill.
There are 4 columns on this bill and 6 in front of us. All right, maybe the U.S. Federal Reserve forgot a column or 2 on the $20 bill. Aside from that, though, the Polish aristocrat copied absolutely everything. 412 doors, 132 rooms, and no heating. Gas crisis in Ukraine, and it's minus 20 degrees Celsius here. But Chernomyn is nothing if not resourceful. Time for an exercise in outdoor arts and crafts with wood. In attendance, pupils Alyosha, Sergei, Dima, and Yura. And during their school vacation, no less. But no matter. Russia turning off the gas on their White House is seriously not on. There's never ever been a wood crisis in Ukraine, and there's plenty of wood stoves in this White House. Poor Washington, stuck with its gas heating.
I know, and I always wonder where they get their gas. From America?
Who knows? Maybe it's Russian gas.
Oh, they're not that crazy. Gas from Russia?
We enter the hallowed halls of the White House. It's hard to believe, but even when Ukraine was part of the former Soviet Union, this replica of the Oval Office existed. And there's also a president, a female one. Nastya may only be the school president, but she has a side job as table tennis referee. Here, the president's office is a place to practice topspin and smashball. Not out of anti-American sentiment, it's just that there's no money to renovate.
Through our relatives in America, we sent Bill Clinton a letter in 1994. Dear Mr. President, your office in Ukraine is in disrepair, etc., etc. Then we wrote to Bush, asking him to come over. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky with the new president.
Oddly, no American president has ever visited, thereby passing up a chance to view a carbon copy of his bedroom, currently serving as a 6th grade classroom, as well as experiencing the pride of the school.
Now we're entering the President's living quarters, specifically the dining hall. We've installed a computer room here where we teach computer science. The children also come here in their free time to play on the computers.
Wild shootouts in the White House. Comparisons with U.S. foreign policy not permitted. These could be the last children in the palace. And it's not the only building around here that's falling into ruin. The entire village could use an overhaul. Maybe George W. Bush should have paid a visit. Only 2,000 people still live in the village. Behind the White House is the border with Moldova. The sugar factory has been closed for ages. Agriculture, once the source of Ukraine's wealth, is dying out. That's causing the budget deficit in Kiev to grow, and leaving rural Ukraine with nothing left to offer but picturesque landscapes. And Galina Bunic, Naturally, she also went to school at the White House 62 years ago. Right now, just as in the White House, she's dealing with the gas crisis too. We've been told that here in town, Galina is the America expert. And it's true.
There are people just like us living in America. What did you think? Who governed in the real White House? Kennedy, then Clinton, then Bush Jr., and now this thin, likable black man who's always on TV. I just can't remember his name.
It seems having a White House in town creates a very special affinity to America. Even the young people here know what to hope for from the slender black man.
Money would be really great.
So the ball is now firmly in Barack Obama's court. January 20th is Inauguration Day. After that, his appointment calendar should be wide open. Welcome to Chernomyn, Mr. President.